Now, Gervonta Tank Davis is going to be wearing Canelo Alvarez brand of gloves. I was born with payday. You won't payday. I know that. Tank Davis, Barrios, it is fight night. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Man, we got a great fight tonight. Make sure you order through Showtime pay-per-view. I'm your host, Boxing Ego. Let's jump into the content. Tank Davis, boom. You see these gloves. No boxing, no life. You see on the front, it's packaged. Gervonta Davis, Mario Barrios fight in the State Farm Arena. Tonight, Showtime, hell of a card. Co-features exciting too, Erickson Lubin. And also, he's fighting Jason Rosario, two guys that fought and got stopped by Jermell Charlo. But you see Tank Davis, his gloves. These are the official gloves that Tank has selected. This is great. You know, if you guys remember in Canelo's last fight, he got a great knockout over a champion, Billy Joe Saunders. And these are the gloves that Canelo Alvarez wore to do that. So obviously these gloves, they're made in Mexico, where Canelo is from. I don't know if they're in the same region, Guadalajara, but at the end of the day, you see on the front, it says Hecha en Mexico. And these are the gloves that Canelo, his preferred glove of choice. It's a brand founded by Eddie Reynoso, who's Canelo's trainer, obviously. And Tank Davis is elected to wear it. Now, they were even talking about Tank could have walked him, or Canelo was considering walking Tank out. However, that didn't come into fruition. Canelo has a card in Mexico, so that could be why. Like, you know, it's just like sometimes they want an actor to be in a movie, but he has scheduling conflicts because he's wrapping up another movie or he's in the middle, you know, of shooting another movie. So it didn't work out that way, but these are the gloves that Tank should be wearing tonight. You see the CA for Canelo Alvarez. You see Gervonta Tank Davis emblem. Again, these are the gloves that Canelo knocked out Saunders with. Crazy violent knockout. He shattered his eye. You see, no boxing, no life. These are also, if you know your history with Canelo, these are also gloves you see right there. You also, when Canelo was fighting against Gennady Golovkin, Abel Sanchez he tried to get these gloves outlawed, and it worked at first because these gloves I guess hadn't been tested at the time, and Triple G's trainer didn't want Canelo to be able to wear these, right? He was like, nah, this is not, these gloves aren't copacetic. Golovkin's trainer explains their protest of Canelo's gloves. The brand of gloves, no boxing, no life, has been used. Since this time, because obviously this is in 2018, since this time, these gloves have been tested and they've been worn by many of fighters. I don't know Tank Davis to have worn them in any of his previous fight, but I do know in his last fight with Leo Santa Cruz, which was a deadly knockout, he had some last minute comfort issues with his gloves, so he had to use his alternate pair. If you guys know boxing, when it comes to selection of gloves for things like that, they pick two gloves, and in the event that glove A is tampered with or ripped or the workmanship quality is not there, whatever the situation is, they have a substitute pair. And Tank ended up knocking Leo Santa Cruz out in a knockout of the year. It was my personal knockout of the year with the substitute gloves. So I believe Tank selected these gloves to inflict pain. Tank is a master puncher, also a master boxer. He has a lot of boxing skill, but these are puncher's gloves, would be considered and deemed puncher's gloves. And he's moving up in weight. You guys can see an apparent height difference. I did a reaction video, so make sure that you stay tuned at the end of this video, and I'll attach the reaction video for Tank Barrios to this video. Also, I'll put a comment in the comment section, so make sure you check out that video so you get more of my thoughts on the reaction and the height difference. Also, hit the subscribe button. I drop daily boxing content, the latest and greatest, so you should enjoy if you love the sweet science. This is your one-stop boxing shop. Tank Barrios is coming up tonight, moving up in weight, taking a risk. The haters gonna hate, but I'm looking for a great card. I will be ordering it, and we're doing the Boxing Ego watch party in just a few. 6 p.m. California time. Make sure you come back. It should be a good fight. So Tank wearing Mexican puncher's gloves against a Mexican-American fighter who is out here looking like Ivan Drago in terms of the height disparity. Remember when Rocky was looking up at Drago? Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Rocky was what? See, look, I'm gonna break you. Look at the height disparity. Reminds me of Rocky 4. So stay tuned to the video for the reaction if you missed it, and check that out. Should be a great fight tonight. That's really all I gotta say. Tank Davis, bona fide star. He's on pay-per-view again, and I'm looking for some great fights. Wearing Canelo's gloves, that's a big up. Last thing, let me add this. Tank Davis and Canelo have had an exchange of pleasantries. Canelo Alvarez recently said on record that Gervonta Davis is one of the fighters that he enjoys watching. He says if he has to watch boxing, or when he watches boxing, he's checking for people like Gervonta Davis. And Davis himself has also paid a lot of homage for Canelo Alvarez and said Canelo's a beast and stuff like that. So Davis is a student of the game. He also said he liked Inoue as well. So it's great to see these fighters pay homage to each other in such a brutal sport. At the end of the day, it's still a gentleman's sport. Let me know how I did in this video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. You did.